Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Custom Track Worldwide Races with friends. And I'm once again karting in this Custom Track Worldwide, just liven things up a bit, just like I was a couple of races ago. And there are two other birdos in the room too, both in the turbo blooper. I believe they are friends as they have very similar me's. And yeah, one was SNS Shane and one had another name that I can't remember, Prize Free, there you go. So I immediately pull triple reds and I do a counter drift before the turn so I can take it really tight, and that works perfectly. It takes me from 8th to 5th, and then now I'm into 3rd, but I do end up hitting the off-road, which was a bit annoying, but it doesn't matter too much because I still have my reds and I can slow own Tissue. No idea why her name is Tissue, but whatever, I'll go with it. Vigorous A is now in front of me, as is SNS Shane, the turbo blooper, in first, so I'm going to be seeing if I can catch up with them, do a counter drift here, and yep, I'm going to be flying around these corners, see how well I can do, see if I can maybe even get front run going, because there's quite a lot of space on this track to snake on, meaning it's a nice karting track. It's a nice biking track too, but it's a nice karting track. And here I'm doing counter drift so I can get a super mini turbo here, and I just managed to get it in time. However, I end up hitting the wall, but no matter. I'm onto lap 2, 1 minute 3.238 on lap 1, and I'm already ahead of Shane, who tries to slight me, but he can't do so. And my counter drift works here as Vigorous A hits a flower. I'm now in first place, just going around here, seeing if I can maybe build up a lead, maybe getting a super mini round there, but I fail. But I can get a super mini round here, which is nice. So, yeah, just trying to build up a lead in first place right now. And, yep, putting down nanas to try and trap someone. I end up getting Vigorous A, which was nice. Or was it the Yoshi? I actually think it was the Yoshi now I mention it. So I'm going to be trapping him a couple more times as well. I'm going to place down a nana there as I have more protection from the item box I just got. And yep, see if I can get another super mini round here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I didn't have the right alignment for it and I didn't start drifting early enough. That doesn't matter too much, I still have my lead. The Yoshi's catching up behind me, but see how long I can maintain my lead and I'll deal with him when he comes. But I end up fibbing him. Or no I don't, never mind, screw that. But I end up backspamming him with a green shell. I knew he would be taking that line, because everyone takes that line, whether you're in a car or a bike, that's the line you take. So I backspammed my green there, and I did manage to get it, which was lovely. Still in first place. I've been in first place for about a lap and a half now. I mean, it's really nice, really nice. I'm really enjoying this at the moment. So, place down a nana, I hit the Yoshi once more. Third time I've hit that Yoshi now. And that was in the same place that I hit him last lap, which was even more convenient. Surprised he didn't think back to it and make sure he avoided it, but he didn't, so whatever, I'm not complaining. Place a fib down, I'm going to get SNS Shane with that one. The guy in the turbo blooper. I drift left so that the red shell doesn't hit me, but the blue shell comes and it doesn't quite get me on the boost pad, which means I have to still go forward a little bit in order for me to get the boost. I mean, the Vigorous A overtakes me and he's going to be taking the win. I was hoping he would stop at the line out of courtesy to let me win, however he didn't, but I'm really not complaining with that. I front ran about 2 laps, 1.5 laps, and that was really nice, in a kart as well. And this is a strong room, much stronger than some of the other rooms I've been in. Last time I karted in a video, that was quite a strong room then, and this is probably the strongest room I've been in so far in these videos, as I'm sure you'll be able to see by the VR of the players in this room and stuff. So yeah, I was really happy with front running all that time, which was really nice. So on to the second race, and we do indeed have DS Bowser's Castle, which was an eventful race. I ended up managing to, in this race, I managed to keep up with the front pack quite well. It was an exciting ending, so I decided that this was worthy of the video. So I'm going to be snaking here to try and get as fast as we can. Staying near Vigorous A, however I missed 2 mini turbos, so that's not going to help. Release a super mini round there, see if I can get another super mini, but I don't. Try and drift there, but once again I fail, and I'm going to miss that fire, but then I'm going to be hitting this fire. So I'm not doing too well at the moment, but I'm still in 3rd place, surprisingly, because everyone else is hitting the fire and failing as well. Tissue is now in front of me, Tissue Plus, and yep, I'm in 4th place, released a couple of super minis around here, and I'm going to get some tricks. It's hard to get the tricks on here with a cart, because as you can see, I'm going a bit wayward. I can easily fall off there, however, I just managed to stay on the track, which was nice. And, yep, the invisible wall on the corner looked like I was going to make it over, but the invisible wall won't me. It doesn't matter too much, though. I'm in 5th place. The Funky Kong in 1st, which I think is, Vigorous A is front running, and Tissue is also quite far up there. However, I'm back here, 8th place. I get the item, make sure I stay on the track, so I hop over that little gap so I don't get owned by the invisible wall again. I'm still in 6th place, so see what I can do here. See what item I can get in 6th place still. And I managed to get triple reds, which I'm going to be back spamming because there's corners in front of me. I know that if I try and throw the reds forward, it's just going to hit the corners and it's going to do nothing, so I might as well back spam. And I managed to get the Rosalina behind me, which was lovely, so I even managed to make it through the fire. As a shame, me and him are catching up now. Tissue's failing, I'm in 5th place. The front running Funky Kong is not too far ahead, however the TC has now got me, but Tissue doesn't trick much, whereas I decide that I have to trick a lot if I'm going to try to give it to her, but I still fail anyway, which was a bit annoying. But the shot cancelled it out, which was lovely. I looked to see whether anyone got target shot, but I don't think it's possible on this run. So yeah, I was really grateful for that shot. I really was. Perfect timing. And I threw the red up to Shane, because I know he hasn't got an item, because he got shot after the boxes, whereas I got shot into them. So I'm now up to 4th place. The Funky is a hell of a lot closer now than he was at this point last lap, so just snaking along here in 4th place, seeing what I can do, seeing how fast I can go, and whether I can catch up with the front running too. But a bomb comes out of nowhere, which was lovely. I think it was thrown by Shane, by the way. He was the closest one to me, and he was going quite fast. Yeah, something's telling me it was Shane that threw it, I don't know. But yeah, I get two super minis round that turn this time, meaning I can go a bit faster. However, I hit the fire, which kills me. I also get bumped by Cry 3, and I'm now in 8th place to see what item I can get, and I do manage to get triple shrooms. I decide not to use it around this turn because I can get 2 super minis around that turn, and it's better to use it at a time where I won't be going that fast, such as here. You might say that why would you use it there when you can trick and go just as fast, but tricking is dangerous for a cart, it's easy to fall off, and I didn't want to risk that. So yeah, we're here on the final straightaway, or one near the final straightaway. We're in 4th place, really confident, although there's a couple of players behind me, a couple of players in front of me. I get the power, I think. I should have probably spammed it, but I didn't. The blue shell on the line. I see there's a Toadette on the right who takes the shortcut. Or was it a Toadette? Yes, it was a Toadette. A Toadette on the right hand side took the shortcut, and they ended up beating me right at the line. And someone else beat me too, I think. Shane, yeah. So the Japanese guy was the Toadette, and he took the shortcut, so that was a nice play on his part. I lost a bit of VR on that race. On to the 3rd and final race of this set, and we have Haunted Woods, which is a very fun track. Really based on the shortcut though. Like the whole track is just about a shortcut. You can get a star and chain it before a shortcut, get another speed item, then that's you've won, especially if you do it on lap 2 or 3. Not so much on that one, because blue shells can catch you up and stuff. I deliberately slide out the way of that Yoshi who's carrying the bomb, but he ends up throwing it forward anyway, so that doesn't matter to me. So let's carry on, and we're now in 5th place, getting a super mini to cut across the grass, which I think is faster if you're in a car, because that way you can get the super mini, as opposed to when you're in a bike when you can't. I'm getting the bomb here, and I decide I'm going to throw it into the cut, so that anyone who takes the cut will hit it, and they will die, and that will affect them badly. However, I saw at the minimap the Funky Kong was way too far back for it to hit him, so that didn't really work at all. So yeah, it was a nice attempt though. I was pleased that I thought of it. I mean, it's not all the time that I think of ideas like that, so it was quite a nice idea. And as I go a bit wide on that turn, I pay the price by hitting the ink, and then Shane comes along and nearly bumps me off the track, but Birdo grasps on for her life and manages to stay on. I think Birdo's a girl. I mean, I've always thought Birdo's a girl. I mean, it's pink, her cart's purple, her voice is a girl's voice, but I heard that Birdo's a boy. and I'm not even joking, I'm being serious. I mean, I know the voice is girly and the skin colour and cart, but I heard it's a boy. Anyway, that is rather irrelevant. So I get a 9th place item and I get a golden, and I know that that's not, a golden doesn't really work if you're golden. You can't really take the big cut with it because you'll just run out at the end and then you'll be stuck for ages. So I decide against that. I mean, the only time you should ever really take the cut on this track is if you get a star or a mega, and you can then chain it into the items just before the cut. You can use the last bit for your star and mega to do a bit of the cut, and then use whatever speed item you get next to then finish off the cut. That's the only time you should really do it. Don't do it with like a star on its own or a golden on its own or anything like that. It's just not, it's really, I think it's slower actually, it's really not worth it. So yeah, up to 7th place here. We're gonna just try snaking along here. Got a single shroom, don't want to cut across the grass because I want to try and get a star, see if I can chain it. So I'm going to be chaining this single shroom here to see what I can get. And I do end up managing to get a mega in 8th place, which was surprising. Although it is a 12-player room, so I suppose not too surprising. So I'm going to look to chain this mega at the boxes before the shortcut and see what I can do. However, the power comes, which completely ruins that idea. And I know that it doesn't matter what item I get at this item box, I shouldn't be taking the cut with it. So I decide against it, and when I get a bomb, I know I'm just going to drive forward a bit and drop back the bomb on the guy who has the TC. However, I do get him, however, he manages to give me the TC, and I know the people behind me are too far behind to give it to them. The Daisy does manage to overtake me, Pac-Man, but because I bombed Fatality, I knew that it wasn't worth going back to give it to him. And see, as I get big, Fatality is right next to me, so he didn't really gain anything from giving me the TC because I bombed him. So here, going around the final bit, I am in 6th. I have a single shroom left. I decide that I'm going to use the single shroom here, and then I'm going to try and go on the inside of this ink. The power comes, which ends up helping me because it helps me jump over that, and I do end up getting the 4th place, which was lovely, seeing as I'm in a car and it's a 12-player room. 4th place was very nice for me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and give me constructive criticism in the comments, and I will try and work on it, and see you guys soon.